My name is Carmen. My brother's an addict. My brother was an addict, and Sorry, I forgot. Before I came here, I was a cook. I mean, I'm still a cook, but a different kind of cook, I guess. My brother and I, we cooked a lot together, especially when we were kids, like every whole weekend. We wanted to open a restaurant someday. We had a name, we had a wife, all of it. My brother could make you feel confident in yourself, you know? When I was nervous, when I was scared, he'd always tell me just face it. He'll always tell me I'm stupid. He'll say, let it rip. He was loud, hilarious, confident. He could just walk into a room and take a temperature of it instantly, and I wasn't like that, man. I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't get into college. I didn't have any girlfriends. I didn't think I'm funny. I always thought my brother is my best friend, except everybody thought he is their best friend. He was that magnet. And I didn't know he was using drugs. As we got older, I realized I didn't know anything about him, really. He stopped letting me into his restaurant a couple of years ago. He just rejected me, like so cold. And that hurt, you know? That hurt. And the flick switching me, we were like, okay, fuck you. Watch this. I'm gonna go work in the best restaurant in the world. Like, fuck mom and that piece of shit. Like I'm gonna go work in real kitchens. And it sounds so ridiculous, but that's what I did. And I was pretty good at it. I separated herbs. I shoved oysters, clams and uni. I cut myself. I got garlics and peppers and onions and in my fingernail and in my eyes, and my stomach was fucked. And when somebody new came into the kitchen, I looked at them like every day's fucking competition. Like, I'm gonna smoke this motherfucker. I was fast. I was afraid. I was confident. And I felt like I speak through the food, and I felt fine. And I was finally good at something, and that was so new and exciting, and I just wanted him to know that, and I just want to hear just 2 fucking words. Good job. But he didn't respond. And our relationship was kind of strained. And the more people I cut out, the better I got. The routine of the kitchen was so consistent and easy and hard and alive. I lost track of time and he died. And he left me his shitty restaurant. So over the last couple months, I've been trying to fix it. Because I thought trying to fix the restaurant was trying to fix whatever was happening with my brother. Actually, it does mean a lot to my family, his friends, a lot of people. It means a lot to me. I just don't know if it meant ever anything to me.
Thoroughbreds, every single one, primed for the race, every muscle pumped, trained, and ready for the sprint. Hold it together, hold it back. Keep the blood at just the right temperature, just below boil. waiting at the starting gates, and all stand out of the stalls. Hold back, push forward, know when to show restraint, when to look for an opening, ready to jump when the other side falters. Poised, watching, waiting. Muscles tightly wound, waiting to spring. Waiting. Wait. Wait. Careful. And there it is. Instinct pushes me forward. Your Honor! I'm on my feet, eyes zooming in on me. Submission granted. Yes! My client, big guy, doesn't quite know I've won a point, but he feels the shift, likes it. The judge looks at me. It's your witness, Miss Ensler. Yes. The witness breathes in. I stand up, slowly, do up the button on my jacket. Courtroom silent. Charged, waiting for moi. Cool. Keep it cool. Voice measured and confident. Play it, it's yours. Cross-examination is the best part, all instinct. Ask the question, repeat the answer, repeat it again. Look at his face. Let him think I'm getting a bit mixed up. Let him think I'm a bit slow in understanding what happened. Flick through some pages. Let him think I've lost my place. Good. Very good. Again. Flick through some pages. My client shifts uncomfortably in the dock. Good. I repeat the question. Watch the witness relax. Shoulders rolled back. This one doesn't seem to know what she's doing. Question one. Question two. Look worried about the answers. This emboldens him. Watch. Yes, there he goes. Let the witness talk. Over talk. Let him clarify. See his eyes dismiss me. This one must be straight out of uni or something. She's not that good. Oh, it relaxes him. He's got the upper hand. He is now not careful, not afraid, no longer vigilant. He says something inconsistent. I let him explain it to me. Nodding. I'm nodding. He digs himself in deeper. Okay, I say. That's a bit clearer now, but he volunteers more information? I circle him, nodding approval. Oh, I see, but why did that happen? He leans back, flash of confidence across his face. I let him feel his control, feel safe. Then, tiptoe, tiptoe. He crosses his arms as I approach. I circle. Circle again. Stop. Flick through some pages. The judge and the other lawyers know what's coming. They know. They cringe for him, but they love it. They lean forward. And him in the witness box, the guy I'm talking to, no clue. Still no fucking clue. If do have just one more question. Just to clarify, it'll help me get the full picture. Did he just roll his eyes at me? Perfect. But if he was watching the prosecution counsel, the guy who's turning his head down to the table, he might know. He might sense. If he wasn't so sure, so cocky, he'd feel it. Danger. I stop moving, stop paper shuffling, look right at my witness. I ask my question. A strange flicker comes across his face. He glances quickly at the prosecution. And my last circle. Then, bang! I fire 4 questions like bullets. Bang, 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 bang! Face shock. Utter annihilation. And the look I get, dawning! Oh, you fucking idiot! You fucking thought you had this! But here I am. Watch the witness sweat.
It must be by his death. And for my part, I have no personal cause to spurn at him before the general. It would be prompt. How that might change his nature, there is no question. It is the bright day that brings forth the other, and that craves weary walking. Crown him, that. And then I grant repeat a sting in him that at this will may do danger with. The abuse of greatness is, and it destroys remorse from power. And to speak truth of Caesar, I have not known that his affections sway more than his reason. But 'tis a common proof that lowliness is young ambition's ladder, whereto the climber upward turns his face. But when he once attains the upmost rung, he then, onto the ladder, turns his back, looks in the clouds, scorning the base degrees by which he did ascend, so Caesar may. Unless he may prevent. And since the quarrel will bear no color for the thing it is, fashion it thus that what it is, augmented with round this and this extra metis, and therefore thinking as a serpent's egg which hatched would at its kind grow mischievous and kill him in the shell. The exhalations whizzing in the air give so much light that I may read by them. Brutus the list, awake and see thyself, share wrong, etc. Speak, strive, redress. Brutus the sleeps awake. Such instigations have been often dropped where I have took them up. Share wrong, etc. Thus must I pass it out. Shall wrong stand under one man's but wrong. My ancestors did from the spiritual throne the Tarquin drive when he was called a king. Speak, strike, redress. Am I entreated to speak and strike? Oh, wrong, I made thee promise. If the redress will follow, thou will service thy full competition at the hands of British. Since Cassius proceeded to wed me against Caesar, I have not slept. Between the action of a dreadful thing and the first motion, all the interim is like a phantasma or a hideous dream. The general and the motor instruments are then in concert. The state of man, like a little kingdom, suffers then the nature of an insurrection.
Look, I'm sure that I got this test. We got this test. I'm just sharing with you.
I said I made my choice.
What is it? What? You feel bad because your husband isn't
No.
here? It's like he loved you. He could possibly hear it, but no, he loved you.
You don't know what you're saying.
You should be mad at him not being solved guilt.
Scared of me.
You can't see it. What he did, it was selfish. Actually.
I was with him for 49 years. You can't begin to imagine. You can't know the bond, the commitment, the burden, the yearning, the laughter, the love of it, the fucking love. You just cannot know. Everything is sacrificed. The ears I gave him, the ears he gave me. There's something to ask. Did it occur to you to ask? We have a daughter, Allison. Always difficult, always beautiful. Like at 39 years old, bless her heart, and Richard and I, we felt that heartbreak as one. You think you're the only person who ever suffered? Go fuck yourself. I didn't think to. You know, when he was dying, Rich said to me, when they offered this to pass over, pass through, serve eternity in this fucking graveyard, you're so in love, he said, how can I? When she is not, how can I? So he went. And I wish I could believe his return out there together, but I don't. I believe they're nowhere, like you said, gone, just gone. No, I pitied you and the scriptures, I pitied you. And now you give me some sales pitch about how fucking peachy forever could be. I'm sorry, you want to spend forever somewhere nothing matter, and don't like Wes, all those last bucks at the quagmire, trying anything just to feel something, go ahead. But I'm not, I'm gone. Kelly, I'm sorry!
Farewell! God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint cold fear thrills through my veins that almost freezes off the heat of life. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse! What should she do here? My dismal scene I need must act alone. Come, Vile. What if this mixture doesn't work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No, this shall forbid it. Lie down there. What if it be a poison which the friar suddenly administered to him in a less than this marriage he should be dishonored because he married me before Romeo? I fear it is. And yet, methinks it should not, for he has still been tried a holy man. However, When I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me. There's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth the house of air resistant, and there die strangled, ere my Romeo comes? Or, if I live, is it not very like the horrible conceit of death and night, together with the terror of the place, as in a vault and ancient receptacle, wherefore these many hundred years the bowls of all my buried ancestors are packed, where bloody Tybalt yet between her lies blistering his shout, whereas this day, as them owls in the night, spirits result. Alack. Is it not like that I so early waking, what with loathsome smells and shrieks like main drakes torn out of the earth, the living notice, hearing death, grow mad? Oh, if I live, shall I not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, and madly play with my full father's joints, and pluck the mangled Tybalt from his shell, and in this rage with some great kinsman's wounds with a cloud dash on my desperate brains? Oh, look! I see my cousin's ghost seeking a Romeo that to spit his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo, 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 I come. This do I bring to thee. I imagine that so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? On my feet. Several feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or fire my gun, or let it be? There is no beat, no melody. Bird, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last fate I've ever seen. If I throw away my shot, is this how you remember me? What if this bullet is my legacy? Legacy. What is a legacy? It's like planting a seed in a garden you'll never get to see. I wrote some note at the beginning of the song someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony, you sent for me, you let me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. Oh, I'm running out of time. Oh, I'm running out of time. And time's up. Eyes up. Wise up. I caught a glimpse of the other side. Lauren leads the soldiers' chorus on the other side. My son is on the other side. He's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching me from the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Eliza, my love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom.
I bought it. Wait, ladies and gentlemen, please. My head's going round. I can't talk. Let me go to the sale. The regatta was there already. Leonid Andreevich had only 15,000 rubles, and the regatta offered 30,000 on top of the mortgage to begin with. I saw how matters was, so I grabbed hold of him and bid 40. He went up to 45. I offered 55. That means he went up by 5s and I went up by 10s.
came to an end. I paid 90 more than the mortgage, and it stayed with me. Cherry Orchard is mine now. Mine. My God, the cherry orchard's mine! Tell me I'm drunk or mad or dreaming? Don't laugh at me. If my father and grandfather rose from the grave and looked at the whole affair and saw how their Ermeline, how the beaten and uneducated Ermeline who used to run barefoot in the winter, how the very Ermeline has bought an estate, which is the most beautiful thing in the world. I've bought the estate where my grandfather and my father were slaves, where they weren't even allowed into the kitchen. I'm asleep. It's only a dream, an illusion, the fruit of imagination, wrapped in the fog of the unknown. She threw down the keys. She wanted to show she was no longer mistress here. No. It's all one. Oh, musicians, play! I want to hear you! Play! Come and look out at my lady legs in the cherry on that ground and look at the trees falling! We'll build villas here. My grandsons and great-grandsons will see a new life. Play on music! Why didn't you take my advice, my poor dear woman? You can't go back now. Oh, if only the whole thing was over! If only I lived a happy life were changed! Me? I had to come all the byways and highways of Tallahassee, Florida, to Motor City, Detroit to find my true love. If you gave me a million years to ponder, I would have never guessed that true romance and Detroit would ever go together. Till this day, the events that followed, it still seems like a distant dream. But the dream is real and was to change your lives forever. I kept asking Clarence why our lives seemed to be collapsing and things seemed getting so shitty. And he'd say, that's the way it goes, but remember, it goes the other way too. That's the way romance is. Usually, that's the way it goes, but once in a while, it goes the other way too. Amid the chaos of the day, when all I could hear was the thunder of a gunshot, and all I could smell was the violence in the air, I look back, and I'm surprised that my thoughts were so clear and true. That three words came to my mind endlessly, repeating themselves like a broken record. You're so cool, you're so cool, you're so cool. Sometimes, Clarence asked me what would I have done if he had died, if that bullet had been 2 inches more to the left. To this, I always smile, as if I'm not going to satisfy him with the response. But I always do. I tell him of how I want to die, but that the anguish and the wanted dead would fade like the stars at dawn. And things would be pretty much as they are now. Perhaps, except maybe I would have named my son Elvis.
The raven himself is horse that cruised the fatal interest of Duncan under my mountains. Come, you spirits that turn the mortal dust, unset me here, and fill me from the cradle to top of dire scrutiny. Make thick my blood, stop up the excess and passage through remorse, that no composes pieces of nature shake my fellow propose, nor keep peace between the facts and it. Come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gold, you modern ministers, wherever in your sight. looking up the dark, she cried, "Hold, hold!" Great gladness, Lord Decoder, greater than both by the awe and hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant presence, and I can now the future in instant.
Your face, my fame, is as of a mermaid made with strange pictures. Speak all the time, so like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, you had come. Looks like innocent flower, but be the certain under it. He that's coming must provide for, and you shall put this nice business into my dispatch. It show to all our nights and days to come. Give solace of his way and master them. We failed, but clear courage to second place, and we will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, where to the weather show his days hard, so we invite him. He to chamberlains who are valuable, so convinced that memory throughout of the brain shall be a fume, and reset up reason, all in back only. When in swinish sleep, their dread nature slides in the night. What cannot you and I put upon unguarded Duncan? What not upon his staunch officers who shall bear the guilt of our great quell? Yet there is a spot. Out, that spot! Out, I say! 1, 2. Why that? Such fluid. Hell is murky. 505 was so little fear. What need fear? Who knows it when no can call apart your count? Yet wouldn't the old man to have so much blood in him? So say the fire had a wife. Where is she now? What will this under be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all with this discarded. Here's the smell of those still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not fit this land. Wash your hands on your nightgown. I tell you again, Bacon's buried. He cannot come out on his grave. It's bad. It's bad. There's knocking at the gate. Come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. Too bad.
Think you just did. I've always flitted from Beverly Hills to Rome to Acapulco to Amsterdam, picking a lot of custom-made ducks along the river. But I'm here to tell you that the only place in all those mountains, the only place I've ever been happy is on the goddamn plain. Or with Scandinavia, try Greece. Fed up with dark meat, try light. Hate tequila, what about slow drinks? Tired of boys, what about girls? Or what about girls and boys mixed, and in what combination? And if you're sick of people, what about poppers, or pot, or pills, or the hard stuff? And can you think of anything else the bad baby would like
empty, boring, selfish, self-centered son. And is that what you think I stalled on? Huh? Is that what you think you missed out on? My hysterical escapes from country to country, party to party, bar to bar, bed to bed, hangover to hangover, and all of it. Hand to mouth. Run, charge, run, buy, borrow, make, spend, run, squander, beg, run, 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 waste, waste, waste! And why? And why? Oh, you know it all by heart anyway. Same songs I can verse because my Evelyn refused to let me grow up. She was determined to keep me a child forever, and she did one hell of a job at it. And my Walt stood by and let her do it. What you see before you is a 30-year-old infant, and it was all done in the name of love. What she labeled love and probably sincerely believed to be love, and all she was really doing was feeding her own need, satisfying her own loneliness. She made me into a girlfriend-lover. We went to all those goddamn cornball rooms together. I picked out her clothes for her and told her what to wear, and she'd take me to the beauty parlor with her, and we both get a permanent and a manicure, and won't let this happen. And she convinced me that I was a sickly child, could not run or play or sweat or get knocked around. Oh no! I was frail and pale, and to hear her tell it, practically female. I can't tell you the thousands of times she said to me, I declare, Michael, you should have been a girl, and I guess I should have. I was frail and pale and bleached and curled and bedded down with hot water bottles and my dolls and my paper dolls and my doll clothes and my doll houses. And Walt bought them for me. And she nursed me and put big salt on my chest and cold cream on my face and told me what beautiful eyes I have, what pretty lips I have. She bathed me in the same tub with her until I grew too big for the two of us to fit. She made me sleep in the same bed with her until I was 14 years old. Until one day, I finally flatly refused to spend one more night there. She didn't want to prepare me for life, or how to go out in the world on my own, or I might have left her. But I'm left anyway. This goddamn cripple finally wrenched free and limped away. Here I am, unequipped, undisciplined, untrained, unprepared, and unable to live. Do you know? Until this day, she says to me, I don't care if you're 17 years old, you'll always be my baby, and can I tell you how that drives me mad? Well, that bitch never understand that the only thing I'll always be is her son. But that I've been a baby for 25 years. Don't get me wrong. I know it's easy to blame Evelyn and Walt, say it was their fault, but in the end, we're just a helpless, put-upon victims. In the end, we have to be responsible for ourselves. And I guess, I don't know, but I'd like to believe that in their own pathetic, dangerous way. They just love us too much. For me, applause! There's nothing quite as good as feeling sorry for yourself, is there?
I'm so sick of your shit. Who gets struck by fucking lightning? On their fucking roof! I hate to tell you this, you stupid fucking genius, but getting up on the roof in the middle of a fucking electrical storm isn't a really fucking move.
trying not to swear so much. And I'm moisturizing. That's what's going on with me these days. So, congratulations on almost being married. I mean, I heard about it. I heard about her. Elaine. Elaine. She sounds lovely. Poor girl. You probably made the right decision though. I don't think you're gonna be ready to settle down till you stop climbing up on the roof, you know? I mean, I'm no model citizen, but I do know basic fucking things about personal safety. You dumb piece of shit. I mean, you're not the first groom to get cold feet. I feel like an idiot here. I was pretty sure I'd get here, say 2 words to you, and you snap out of the shit. Because it's me. It's Kayleen, doggy. I'm back. Last time I saw you, you just blown out your stupid eye. It was the same hospital. Twice in 10 years. Not stellar for a couple of kids supposed to be best friends. Twice. Well, I guess this is 3 times. Does this count? Does it count if one of us might be brain dead? Of course you've always been brain dead, haven't you, doggy? What else? What else? What else? What else? Retarded. Your hand is all dry. You can't marry that girl, dog. You can't. Because what about me? What about me, huh? When my dad died, when you came to the funeral home that night, the stuff you said to me, you're always doing that, you know? The top 10 best things anyone's ever done for me have all been done by you. That's pretty good, right? And I know. I'm so stupid. I'm just fucked up. You know that. And so I need you to stick it out, doggy. I'm gonna need you to come looking for me again. I'm sorry, but you have to wake up now. You have to wake up for me, because I'm not great. I'm not great. And I really need you right now. I really need you to come over and show me some stupid shit again. Tell me some stupid joke like you always do. I'm sorry I've been gone. I'm back now. You know? I'm back now. So wake up. Wake up now, buddy. Just, you know, rise and shine. It's Tuesday. That was always your favorite day.